The secret leak that has been revealed could push Cardano to $500, but what is it all about? That's what you're going to find out in this video, so stay tuned. Welcome to Cardano News. If you want to win 200 free ADA, see the comment section below and join our giveaway. Let's start with Charles Hoskinson, who founded the Cardano platform and serves as CEO of the blockchain research and development firm IOHK, talked about the crypto ecosystem in general and his company specifically. And IOHK is currently working with the Ministry of Education of Ethiopia on a global blockchain project, a universal student credentialing system. Moreover, it's researching some of the most complicated issues surrounding cryptocurrencies, including ranked choice voting systems. Therefore, today we are going to take a look at all the recent updates coming from the Cardano ecosystem, so make sure you watch it all the way through because today's video will be amazing. So it would be great that before we get started, it would be worthwhile to look at the chart to see what the price of ADA has been doing recently. Despite a strong rebound off the 1.94 level, Cardano's rally has been stalled at the 20-day EMA. As such, traders continue to sell at rallies to the 20-day EMA, suggesting the sentiment remains negative, and it is now up to the bears to sink the price below the $1.94 support level and the $1.83 100-day simple moving average. And a successful push by the bears may result in the ADA USDT pair plunging towards 1.60 before falling to 1.4. Should prices rise from the current level or recoup off $1.94, the bulls will be back in the driver's seat again. Breaking above the 20-day moving average as well as a close above it will indicate the end of the correction. After this, the pair could rise to 2.6 and later 2.8. However, this secret leak has led to Cardano trading at 2.2 in the first week of October, which is a good price despite the recent downturn in cryptocurrency prices. But what does this leak actually mean? First off, Cardano was able to recover quickly from a crash despite experiencing one. Despite going below $2, the coin has now recovered and is once again over $2. Though he wasn't able to break through the resistance, Cardano still managed to maintain strong support. Investors, however, need to wait and observe whether the company is able to survive the storm. Now let's go back to our original topic. As part of its partnerships and efforts, Cardano also has helped educate local developers on how to create solutions for local problems in underbanked areas. As reported in April, IOHK signed an agreement with the Ethiopian government to train junior developers in Cardano and to implement blockchain technology in agriculture. Furthermore, according to Hoskinson, the priority is to utilize Cardano for the advancement of human rights. Also, Ethiopia's Ministry of Education and Cardano are working together to create a system for granting students universal credentials. And in order to learn from the ministry's learning management system, Cardano IDs will be matched with the learning data. Also, Charles Hoskinson said that they are staunch advocates and have put a lot of faith in the quality human rights system when interviewed about the progress of the system. Additionally, exceptional institutional violations are common in several governments, including China and Saudi Arabia. Therefore, developing solutions for blockchains and identity would be pointless. Continuing his explanation, he mentioned that Cardano's goal is to improve systems worldwide for everybody, everywhere, thereby reinforcing Cardano's reasons for exploring the African market. So what is the status of Cardano in Ethiopia? Furthermore, Cardano's founder estimates that about 1 million people are already registered in the collaboration, and he further explained that the first launch is expected to occur in September or October of this year. In the future, Hoskinson envisions having reached 5 million people through the project. In addition to the educational system of Ethiopia, Cardano and IOHK would like to extend the project to the whole national identification system, or about 110 million people. In addition to this, Cardano has not been able to build a standard credentials system with the Ethiopian Ministry of Education, and it is Hoskinson's hope that this will be the first universal credential system that records grades, academic accomplishments, honors, as well as anything else that relates to the student. Also, while I believe that Cardano has good intentions, you know what they say about the path to hell going through good intentions. Further, my personal opinion is that people should look outside of the familiar framework of today's financial system, and that this experiment is going to have a tremendous impact when it comes to changing the way we do business. The fact of the matter is that quite a few major financial institutions and government agencies are only just beginning to understand how cryptos and DeFi can be utilized to their advantage. advantage. And it's also the case that consumers don't switch banks very often, so the goal here is for consumers to switch to currencies, which is quite a leap for the majority of people. Then what can you do with it? Another concern is the practicality of Cardano. When you set up your account so that your stake is delegated to a group that finances schools in Ethiopia, then that is undoubtedly a more productive use of your money than many others. Would you be able to buy a gallon of oil? It seems natural, but there is a problem in that price of a gallon of oil's price would fluctuate daily or weekly depending on the market. Due to wildly fluctuating currency exchange rates, hyperinflationary countries usually write their prices on chalkboards. Consequently, it's not a good time to save money in those economies because they know it's destined to fall in value in the near future, and they don't think of it as a safe investment. While they certainly deal in vehicles, they are more valuable for the technology they offer than anything else. Basically, it's the equivalent of having derivatives with no underlying value except for what's related to demand for the derivatives. Now, with regards to Cardano's Alonzo hard fork has already processed more than 100 smart contracts, and it has only been 24 hours since the hard fork. In the first week of October, it is still the third largest blockchain platform in the world, and the recent update of Cardano gives it the ability to create smart contracts that allow developers to develop apps that take advantage of its advanced capabilities. And Hoskinson's aim with the Alonzo upgrade is to advance a fair and sustainable global financial system at a reduced cost for the Earth and for the economy. Further, with more than 100 smart contracts already running on its network after just 24 hours, the platform also has its first application fully deployed. Moreover, blockchain will play a critical role in the future development of applications. As a matter of fact, a recent report found that 61% of software developers believe blockchains will transform the software industry. Additionally, by developing apps or adapting existing applications to blockchains, developers minimize security risks that are traditionally inherent to apps developed on central servers instead of thousands of computers. To date, developing apps for blockchain has been a challenge for developers due to high costs and unpredictable costs as well as inefficiency. In turn, blockchain implementation for smaller enterprise organizations has often not been a realistic option without compromising on the sustainability of the business or business costs. Moreover, Cardano Network, which uses a blockchain for transactions, features an energy-efficient mechanism for ensuring transactions, so it is significantly more efficient than the Bitcoin network overall. It is because it provides accurate prediction of transaction costs, developers can develop applications without fearing that they will encounter unexpected costs or lost transactions. And it has been a pivotal year for IOHK, the engineering company that developed Cardano. This led to the introduction of the world's largest blockchain deployment in April, when Ethiopia provided instant valid identities to 5 million teachers and students, facilitating better lesson planning and progress monitoring, allowing the government to make workforce planning decisions in the future. And it also enabled students to provide verifiable qualification details to employers. So, how does Cardano make a good investment? As we all know that Ethereum was co-founded by the creator of Cardano, therefore the cryptocurrencies have some features in common. For example, both platforms provide the option to create smart contracts, which are digital agreements verified by blockchain technology. In particular, smart contracts are thought to revolutionize the legal industry, according to some investors. Further, the energy efficiency of Cardano is much higher than that of Bitcoin, and the cryptocurrency mining process was involved in Bitcoin's proof-of-work protocol. Thus, Bitcoin miners must solve increasingly difficult puzzles using high-powered computers so they can verify transactions and earn tokens. And this is an extremely energy-intensive process, and Bitcoin has come under fire because of it. On the other hand, for Cardano, to verify transactions, it uses a proof-of-stake protocol where a miner's crypto holdings must be put at risk. Therefore, transaction times are much faster, and energy consumption is reduced significantly with Cardano Network. And this could really drive Cardano's price to 500%, maybe not right now, or it may be a few years from now, but I believe it's possible with its potential. Don't forget to join the giveaway. Look in the comments section what to do. Make sure you click the subscribe and bell button.